Joseph here, and today I'm going to do your weekly reading for Virgo. I do ask if this reading does resonate with you. If you would please like and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and let's get straight into your reading. Perfect. Always a short prayer before each reading. For Virgo for this coming week. What is in store for Virgo for this coming week? What is in store for Virgo for this coming week? In store for Virgo for this coming week. Excellent. Excellent. So in our center for this coming week, we do have the Five of Wands. So in our center, we need to be cautious this week because we have fights that can break out of nowhere, and it can really drag us down and really be harmful for us this week. So be aware. It's very important for us because once again, this is our center card. We want to try to avoid these as much as possible. Try to sidestep them, diffuse them, to make them not turn into an overwhelming big deal that can really kind of ruin your week, can really kind of just drag them down and bring them into the gutter kind of deal. We don't want that to happen. This is warning us that this is very important, that once again, this is like arguments between family, friends, kind of just out of nowhere, and we just don't want that to take up our week. Once again, it is our core, it is our center. It is very important that we make sure that we try to sidestep these and not let them ruin the week or take up the whole week, because once again, we need this week to get us to where we want to go, to get what we want in life. And so it's telling us that this is important for us to try to sidestep, diffuse, and just all around avoid these situations if at all possible. So once again, you don't want that to take up your energy, or anything else in your life. And then moving us then into the Six of Swords. So this is a great week on moving forward, because we have places we want to go, we have people we need to see, and we want to make sure, and this is telling us it is our time. We are ready to move forward. This is the movement card of the deck. So really, it's time for us to go forward to get us to where we want to be. So this is really nice to see. Always great to see that we're not just standing still, we're not just stagnant. We are ready to move forward. We are going to go into our future. Really great to see. And then in our crown chakra, we do have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands. This kind of reflects the center of us this week, our core, with the Five of Wands. So this really feels like in our minds, we feel like we are being attacked from all sides. We are constantly on guard. We can never relax. We can never take a break. So be aware of that this week, that we really need to try to get past this in our head, to really get us to where we want to be in life. Because once again, we're ready to move forward. We're ready to get away from this with the Six of Swords. And it's just telling you that this week, that this is like taking up your mind. This is really it's all-encompassing in your head. And it keeps it so that you're always on your guard, that you're always on your toes, that you can never really relax. And we can never really get to where we want to be if we're always on guard, trying to protect ourselves from all around. And so be aware of that this week, that we're trying to get away from this feeling of always having to be on guard. Because, once again, it's not a way you want to be. It's not a way that is relaxing, that helps you move forward to where you want to be. So just be aware of it this week. It is important that it is here. Once again, it is showing up in our mind chakra, but we don't want it to become all-encompassing to the point that we can't even relax. But let's continue from there and see where it's leading us. And it is leading us into the Six of Cups. So this is nice. Things are coming our way. Gifts are on their way to us. We do have to accept them, and once again, just be patient for them, because things are coming to us. Once again, you don't have to do anything for them. Things are just on their way. So this is quite wonderful to see. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beat anybody over the head for it, which is great to see, because once again, you have a lot of this kind of like tense energy this week with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. But these are things that are coming to you. Nobody can take them from you. Nobody can, they are your gifts. So just be aware of that. Make sure you understand that, because once again, not everything in life you have to fight for or protect yourself from, kind of deal. So just be aware. It's quite wonderful that things are coming their way to you. And then at our base, at us moving forward this week, we do have actually the Ten of Wands. A lot this week, that you are carrying too much. You are taking on too much. And it's showing you this at your base, moving you forward, that you are taking on so much you can't look forward. You're moving slow. You might not be able to make it to where you need to be, where you want to be. So we have to lessen our load. It is time. It is more than time to get us to where we want to be in life. We just need to lessen what we're carrying. We need to be able to lift our head up high, look into the distance, see what's coming, so things don't surprise us, so we don't trip and fall. And once again, just so you're comfortable and being able to walk forward with pride. You don't want to be hunched over with this heavy load that you can't even look forward. You all we see are our feet. You only can see like 1 second ahead of you. So we don't want this. And it's telling us, for us moving forward, the deck is warning you that you are taking on too much. You are taking on too much, and it's holding you back. So this week, we need to really drop some of this load. We just don't need it. We just need to say, I can't carry this much. I need to be able to carry what is comfortable for me for moving forward. And that's where we need to be. And the deck is telling you so. So be aware. In our center, once again, we do have the Five of Wands. This is like arguments popping out of nowhere. Family, friends, people usually you're close to. Just be aware of that this week. You don't want it to take up all your energy and all your where you want to be, all your time. It's just not necessary. And the deck is telling you to be on guard, be aware, but not to the point that it's overwhelming. Okay, we just never need that in our lives. But once again, if somebody tries to pick a fight, try to make an argument, let's try to diffuse it, sidestep it, or just try to quell it altogether, kind of deal. It's unnecessary. Somebody's just going to be kind of like trying to raise some hell this week. So just be aware and be prepared for it, and let's try not to feed the fire. We are ready to move forward this week. We have the Six of Swords. We are ready to go forward into our future. We are ready to go and search and to go to where we need to be, where we want to be in life. And it's wonderful to see. It shows that you are ready for it. And once again, it's the movement card of the deck. So we are moving forward in our lives. We are going for what we want. Or we could be actually literally ready to move. Get out of there and keep going. So just be aware of that, because it's quite great to see it in your reading. But we do have then the Seven of Swords in our mind. Seven of Wands in our mind. Sorry, excuse me. So this is kind of like a state of being, like our mindset this week. It's very much on guard. We are very protective, and we are very kind of much, I know we do have the Five of Wands as our base, as our core. We are now looking out for it maybe a little bit too much. We are really trying to protect ourselves so nothing hurts us, nothing takes what can sneak up on us and attack us. So just be aware of that this is kind of overwhelming. This is not a way to be relaxed, to really get us to where we want to be mentally. It's kind of all-encompassing. To the point that like you can't get rest and you can't rejuvenate because you're constantly on guard and feel like you're being attacked from all sides. And we don't want to feel that way. We need to get to a good place where we feel like we are comfortable. We need to move forward to a place that we are more comfortable, that we don't need to be constantly on guard for ourselves. So just be aware of that this week, because you don't want that that overwhelming, like kind of like I need to protect myself all the time feeling. Because things are coming your way. We have the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups. Wow. Four of Cups. And it's really nice to see things are coming your way. Nobody can take these from you. They are your gifts. They are just coming to you from the universe. Accept them and bring them in on yourself. It's quite wonderful. They're here to help you. Once again, with Cups, it's great emotions. It's really to help you like emotionally, to get you where you want to be, to get where you want to, like how you want to feel. So this is really nice to see. But then at our base, we do have the Ten of Wands. This is telling us and warning us that we are taking on too much. We can't see what's ahead of us. We are just barely being able to carry all this while moving forward. And that's not how we want to be. We need to lessen our load so we can lift our head and look forward into the future comfortably. while we're going ahead. So we do have to lessen our load, because once again, this is at our base, and if nothing changes, we are going to slowly drag forward this week and not really be able to make it to where we want to go, move forward to where we need to be. So we have to lessen this load to really get us to where we want to be. Let's see what the Soul card is for this week. The Soul card is the Eight of Wands. A lot of wands this week. A lot of things are coming at you. So just be aware. It could be once again, it could really lead you to where you need to be, where you want to be. Once again, it's just warning you that a lot is coming at you this week, so just be prepared for it. And once again, it's permeating the whole reading, so lots of stuff is coming this way. It's coming your way, so just make sure you prepare yourself for it this week, because you don't want to be caught off guard and not be able to handle it. So it's, once again, like the warning of like you're carrying too much, that like people can try to keep you from like starting fights this week, or like you're too much on guard, can really keep you from accomplishing everything you want to do, everything that's coming at you this week. So just be aware of that this week, because once again, we want to move forward and accomplish all our goals and get where we want to be. Thank you so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you, and I can't wait to read for you in the very near future. Thank you so much, and have a fabulous week.